So what we've got in here is the capability of producing small batch runs or prototypes of PCBs. Now, we do have a strategic partner on the third floor in this building, which we always used to use for our prototyping. Can you imagine these guys are knocking out sort of 10,000 units in one particular order, and we come along and say, oh, by the way, so can you help us out and produce 5 PCBs? And they said, yeah, we can, but you need to wait 2 weeks in order for us to fit it in, which is a little bit inconvenient for when we're trying to manage a project sort of schedule. So what we decided to do is purchase some equipment so we can bring that in-house. In other words, vertical integration for PCB manufacturing. Now, when I say manufacturing, we are still focused on small production runs and mainly high turnover on the PCB from a prototype point of view. So take a PCB like this, for example, then we'll be able to produce that here. This is the plain PCB. It will then go through the solder paste into the high-speed pick and place SMT or service mount technology pick and place machine. Once that's done, we can then put that through our very, very simple reflow oven, okay, where we can actually do that. Then Chris will be over here, then we can inspect it. So we've just done 3 PCBs, okay? So once we've gone through here, you can see here we're actually looking at this PCB under the microscope, making sure that all of the connections are wet. In other words, there's no dry connections or any sort of false areas that need repair. If they do need repair, that can go down into the prototype area. We can build that up, make sure it's functional. If it needs an iteration with respect to a design change, it's very, very quick for us to do that because we have the technology here. And again, we can turn that round within a week as opposed to waiting for weeks and weeks in order to do that. All right, thanks, Chris.